Hi, welcome back to our channel, and today we have a very fun thing planned. I am taking my first ever trip to New York. I'm so excited. I can't believe I haven't been to New York yet. And I mean, everyone I talk to doesn't believe it either. I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York. And I'm so excited. I'm in the car now. We're about, I think, a little over halfway there. I'm going to New York because my dad is playing a show in New York, which is super exciting. And this weekend, a whole bunch of shows are happening. Like, I'm talking everything. Hopefully, I get to see at least one. I know Cabaret is happening this weekend. I'm just ever so excited. I can't wait to see everything. It's going to be beautiful. Like, I know it's not going to be beautiful, but I think to me it will be. I really think that I belong in New York. I mean, visiting is going to solidify it for me. We're going to drive by a couple colleges. I won't be able to tour any because it's the weekend and nothing happens on the weekend, but I'm still going to drive by them, see how I like the area, and yeah, I am so ready. I think it's going to be everything I expect it to be. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. Just had my first meal in New York. I've got my box. I'm taking this home and I'm gonna put it in a glass. I'm gonna put it in a glass case and watch it mold and be like, that was my first meal ever in New York. It's just so pretty here. And it's dark now, so everything is gonna be lit up and gorgeous, and I'm just so excited. It's the second morning of my New York trip, and yesterday was literally amazing. It was everything I thought it would be, and I was able to see Times Square. I was able to go to a dog restaurant where it's dog friendly, and I passed by Broadway and saw the shows that are on. It's been so hard to decide what show to see. I even added a poll to my post, and so far Outsiders and Cabaret are tied. But Billy Porter isn't going to be in the productions of Cabaret if I were to go see it, so I'm probably going to see Outsiders. Which, I mean, either way, I have to see it. People are saying it was life-changing, and I haven't seen it yet, so super excited. And I'm in New York. I'm seeing a show in New York, which is crazy. Today we have a full itinerary. We've got so much stuff that we're gonna do. Hopefully we get to see House of Dior, because that's one of the main things I really want to see. And of course I'm gonna get my New York slice of pizza. Yeah, gonna see if it's really worth the hype. And today's show day, so I get to see the show today. It's so nice here. There's so many people. We did get scammed, but I mean, you don't go to New York Times Square without getting scammed for a picture. I tried telling my parents, I was like, is this free? I don't think it's free, but I mean, they insisted. It ended up being $20 for a picture, $20. But I mean, if it's what you gotta do. So we ended up doing that, got a little upset, but I mean, it's whatever. And we came back to our hotel. Right now I'm walking Peanut Butter. He's such a good doggy. He's taken me all over the place. And yeah, I'm so excited for my second day in New York. I'm gonna meet up with my cousin at some point. She dances in New York, so that's really exciting. And he's pooping, so I'm gonna go and pick this up. It's a pigeon. It's the first pigeon of New York.
No, we saw a million.
There's the Manhattan Bridge. Yay. There's the Manhattan Bridge.
Yay.
Under the bridge.
What's that place called? What's it say on the bag?
What's this?
Yeah. Gonna taste your pizza? We're about to see the Outsiders! Yes, I do. tasty. Caramel cheesecake with cookies and chocolate coffee, stracciatella, and Dubai chocolate. We are here. See the outsiders. Got my playbill. That's my mom. Hi, this is the second morning of New York. I'm currently packing my bags because we are leaving tonight, unfortunately. But let me tell you about yesterday. We did so much stuff yesterday. Let me try to remember from the beginning. First off, we drove up to Manhattan to look at some colleges that I've been considering because you got to see them in person. And I really love Manhattan, and I have to be in Manhattan. And if you want to know why, I have to be in Manhattan because in My Little Pony, they call Manhattan Manhattan. And I used to call it that, like, genuinely. Like, I used to call it that all the time because I thought that's what it was called. So now I have to go there. After we went to Manhattan, rode the subway for the first time, and oh my gosh, it's so much more confusing than the metro. Literally, there's no maps anywhere. There's no electric signage to tell you which stop is which. So honestly, I'm very glad that riding the subway here was a part of my first visit experience, because if I were figuring it out alone, I would die. Like, it would be so bad. But yes, we rode the subway all the way to Chinatown. We went to Chinatown and it was so fun. There was so many things to see, so much. I wish we had eaten in Chinatown, but we were gonna get a New York slice of pizza, so we didn't eat at Chinatown. But we saw Little Italy and bought a purse, because you gotta buy a purse in Chinatown. And then we got back on the subway, and instead of going to Manhattan, we went all the way down to Joe's Pizza. And when I tell you, Joe's Pizza was the best slice I've ever had. I literally had other pizza too, so I can confirm Joe's was the best. We got a full pizza, and if you know Joe's Pizza, those pizzas are big, and we finished the whole thing. Family of 5, we finished that whole pizza. I genuinely wasn't expecting to eat another slice just because of how big they were, but I stood corrected. We walked around a bit more, got back on the subway, and went back to our car, and we were back in Manhattan, and this was so crazy. We were actually running late because we brought our dog with us, and we need to check on him in the hotel, and our hotel's an hour away, and we had a show to see at 7, and we did not want to be late for the show, so we split up there. While my sisters and my father took the car back to see Peanut Butter, my mother and I explored Manhattan and walked around and went to TJ Maxx to buy some clothes for this musical because we were not appropriately dressed. I'm talking leggings and a tank top. Which, I mean, I guess you could wear, but I mean, it's my first Broadway show. Like Broadway. Like, I've seen musicals, but not Broadway, so I wanted to look nice for my first Broadway show. Anyways, after we Ubered, I saw House of Dior on the way. I saw Louis Vuitton. I saw Carnegie Hall. I mean, I just saw so many things. It was so amazing. But we got there. I went to Broadway. We were gonna get in line, but we were a little early, so we got Amaretto Gelato. And when I tell you, these flavors were so good. It was the best. I got caramel cheesecake with cookie crumble or whatever. And I also got coffee chocolate. And when I tell you, this was the best cheesecake flavor gelato I've ever had. And while I'm biased to my DC gelato, which I do love very much, I will say that these flavors knocked it out of the park. Speaking of park, before we did all of that, I forgot we went to Central Park, and it was so beautiful. It was so fun. So we go to Broadway, we get our Amaretto, we get in the line, and you'll never guess who I see. Brooks Roseberry. I met up with Brooks, which is one of my theater friends. We just happened to be in New York on the same weekend. He was filming his pre-screens because he's got to be the first one to turn them in, so he was there. We let him snag in line with us, and it was nice. It was fun. We got a couple pictures, and here is where it happens. The Outsiders. That's the one we ended up picking. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't read the book. I didn't know the musical. It was my first time seeing it, and we got to see Brody, which apparently is pretty cool, so lucky us. And when I tell you, this show was so good. I can understand why it's still up and running, like, you know. I mean, everything from the staging, to the song, to the acting, to the dances, to costuming even. Like, I mean, the costumes were, come on, but it was cute and it was appropriate. I wasn't expecting that show to be that heavy. It was so heavy and so real, and definitely a real story that has happened and will happen again and again. So I'm really glad that that's a mainstream show right now that everybody wants to see, because it just brings awareness to things that real people deal with. But yeah, I crewed, I cried, she crewed, we both crowed. I cried so much. Genuinely, from the beginning of Act 2 to the end, I was crying. And my favorite was Daryl. It had to be Daryl. I mean, his voice, his character, it was just so good. If you're coming to New York, see The Outsiders. I mean, it was between Outsiders, Great Gatsby, and Cabaret. And yeah, we saw that show. I was in tears. We got another New York slice right after, and it was not as good as Joe's, I will say. I walked by NYU Tisch today, which was nice. Yeah. Hey, in case you guys couldn't tell, it's been a while. I've been procrastinating this vlog like it's nobody's business, but I'm finally ready to film my haul from New York. So, starting off strong, first thing I got was this hoodie, New York hoodie. It's so cute, and it's the perfect pink. I literally love it so much, and I've always wanted it like a shirt or a hoodie that says New York. So I can't wear it, like I haven't worn it since. It's been about maybe 2 months now. I haven't worn it because I love it too much. Next thing, which has got to be one of the best things I'd gotten in New York. This purse. Are you kidding me? The diva, the bag, the strap. Oh, so cute. I'm such a purse girl. One day I'll have to take you guys on a tour of all of my purses, but this one's special because it was a gift from my mom, where I thought she was buying it for herself, but she turned around and gave it to me. So there's that. Next up is kind of a silly gift. It's my audition shirt I use for every last one of my auditions. I've used this shirt in almost every one of my college auditions, but this is what I wore to see Outsiders, the musical. Oh my goodness. And apparently I don't know if I kept the tiny piece of paper. I didn't, but I saw Brody's cast, I think. I'm not very familiar with the show, but I'm assuming that that's a big deal if people were hype about it. And last but not least, I'll have to pull this a little closer. It's on my backpack. My New York keychain. It's also the perfect pink. So cute. This trip was such a blessing, and I saw that I'm so ready to try and make my way there, so I hope you enjoyed my tiny haul.